Happy Sunday morning, Blue Ridge Leaders School. So excited to be chatting with you today. And while I'm coming to you from this beautiful amphitheater, it is simply not the same without the energy of all of you going into airplane mode and walking up the hill talking about how great those eggs were this morning. So bear with me, I think we'll still get through the day just fine. And before we get too deep into this, I want to make sure everybody sticks around after the leadership lesson this morning to hear from the Harris YMCA about their year. And I really hope everybody sticks around after the Harris YMCA segment to hear from Mary Evelyn and be a part of a really amazing fitness workout. So make sure you're staying tuned to all three of these great things this morning. And so normally you would be getting to hear the morning announcements, you would be reminded to hydrate and all the things, but today we're going to jump right into a leadership lesson. And as you know, each day at Blue Ridge Leader School typically has a word of the day, and today would have been inclusion. And so what I thought we would talk about is how we lead all. How do we lead everyone? And I immediately go to the last two words of our YMCA mission statement, and that is to put Christian principles into practice through programs that build a healthy spirit, mind, and body for all. It doesn't say for this group or for this type of person, it says for all. It doesn't say for people that look like me or think like me or believe like me. It says for all. And our challenge as leaders is to do just that, is to wrap our arms around everyone that comes into our circle. Everyone that enters our orbit is worthy of love and respect because God made them. And so because they are here and in front of us, it is our duty and opportunity to lead everyone. You know, I am reminded of a really old sort of axiom in the YMCA. There was a time when noontime basketball was everything at a YMCA, right? So if it was 12 noon, people would congregate at the YMCA back in the days of shirts and skins and pick up basketball games. And you didn't know from one day to the next who was the CEO of a company and who was unemployed. You didn't know from one day to the next, was the guy playing basketball with you a Protestant, a Baptist, a Catholic, an atheist, Jewish? You didn't know, and quite frankly, you didn't care, because you were united in the common joy of basketball, and from there you were able to just be a human with another human. And I wonder if those days aren't to be celebrated. I wonder if those simple things of playing basketball with any and all aren't a great metaphor for how do we move through the grocery store these days with somebody that's wearing a mask or not wearing a mask. How do we move through these days with this person doesn't look like me or this person does look like me? I think I'll go and just hang out with this person. How do we really love and lead all? Now, I know how I do it, and sometimes I do it better than others. But I challenge you to think about how you really do it. Do you congregate just with the people that feel and look and think and believe like you? And do you give them your best leadership, or do you give your best leadership to others? We'll talk more about loving the difficult ones later in the week. But for now, I just want us to love all. And as I was sort of thinking about another message for you today, I want to share with you Psalm 27:17. Now, you don't have to go look it up. It's a very easy one to remember. And it simply commands all of us to remember this: as iron sharpens iron, so too must a man sharpen a man. Now, take out the titles there. Obviously, what we're trying to say is that just as we in the old days would use iron to put an edge on a knife or a tool, and because iron can make other iron sharp, so too can we make others better and sharper, and others can make us sharper and better as well. And so I just wanted to end us with the thought that perhaps leading everyone is the big challenge for us. I'm confident that Blue Ridge Leader School leaders are some of the best in the world now and well into the future. And so maybe today's nugget will be that we are going to lead everyone. We're going to be big tent leaders, if you'll mind my phrase. And really, really remember that day in August when you were on a computer and you heard some guy say, love and lead everyone. And I hope that that message carries the day. So a little bit of housekeeping. Throughout the day today, you're going to have lots of sessions. We're going to have, as I said, Harris YMCA following us in just a minute, and Mary Evelyn will be following right after that. But tune in today at 2:30 to get some really great leadership content from the honor leaders. And then tune in tonight at 7:30 for a specific inflection and reflection from one of your honor leaders. And then stick around after that for a connection to the past, right? So if we are the present and you are the future, then tonight at 7:30, I hope you'll join us for a little bit of reflection of the past. So hey, that's our first morning assembly, our first leadership lesson in the digital world, and I want to thank you all for paying attention, and I look forward to many more this week.
Hey guys, welcome to the Harris Y in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Our campus consists of 4 buildings: the Cato Education Center, the Teen and Dance Center, the main building, and the Gymnastics Center. Our club consists of 2 advisors, 3 senior leaders, a president, an exec board, and about 60 middle school and high school members.
I told you my level of concern, but you walk by like you never.
We have multiple meetings going over skills learned at Blue Ridge, with the mix of fun meetings as well.
Tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Panic on the brain.
We also help host the Charlotte Rally every year, alongside the Morrison Y and the Brace Y.
Asking you to stay, my bunker underneath the surface.
Every year, we host a Love Thy Neighbor dinner where we gather donations, we bring in people from various shelters throughout Charlotte, we give them a warm meal, and we entertain them for the night.
You never heard, and you could bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me.
At Blue Ridge, we have our very first honor leaders with Avery Primus and Emily Rhodes. We miss the mountain very much. Stay safe, and we look forward to seeing everybody in 2021.
Tell me we're okay, yeah.
Hey leaders and friends, Mary Evelyn Henderson here from The Bunker, my home gym, where we're going to do a good 25-minute high-intensity interval workout this morning. I am here in Nashville, Tennessee, grew up here in Nashville, Tennessee at the Green Hills YMCA Leaders Club, and I was a leader starting in 1987. I had the honor of being a counselor as well as an honor leader, and then have been on and on staff for many years as part of the fitness team. So we're going to get started here in a second. Physical fitness is important to me simply because it grounds me. And I know that sounds a little cheesy and you hear that word all the time, but what it is that it burns off the edges so that I can think and be the best me possible. I'm able to then be productive in different ways. And there's something about strength endurance exercise that empowers you to do whatever, whenever. So I encourage you, if you've not done any strength training or body weight training, which is what we're going to be doing today, that you kind of add that into your regimen. Now, I have posted on Spotify a playlist that you can use to work out with. Grab your favorite workout music. It needs to be relatively fast because the movements that we're going to be doing are fast-paced. Now, in addition to that, just 5 exercises, and we're going to repeat them a couple times. If we finish the workout and get through 2 rounds, that's great. If we finish the workout and we get through 2.5 rounds, 3 rounds, that's great. But I encourage you to continue to a 4th or 5th round, and then make sure you do some good flexibility training and stretching at the end, because we may not have time to cover all of that. The word of the day is inclusion. And that's a huge part of what I do. And you'll see I'm going to kind of demonstrate some of that as we start the exercises. There are going to be levels to modify, level 1, 2, or 3. You get to choose which level works best for you. And I encourage you to challenge yourself with your choice. Also, when you're working in a fitness environment, sometimes you have folks with diverse abilities. And we use lots of phrases like walk, hop, roll, whatever you need to do to get to where you need to be to line up. And that's something, a skill you guys can use when you're in your day camp and childcare settings as well, so that everybody feels like they have a place as far as that's concerned. Okay, fitness looks different for everyone. Challenge yourself with your choice. Let's get started. We got to warm up and then our workout. I'm super excited. And remember, hustle hard. Okay, so let's start that warm up. Take it with a gentle jog right here. I'm going to start my timer so that I don't keep you forever. Gentle jog. Good. Now turn that jog into a butt kicker, making those heels come in contact with the back of the butt. Now you have options here. Just because I'm going low impact does not mean that I'm going low intensity. I'm still making contact and moving those feet quickly and fluidly. Choose where you need to be. Good. Now let's take that to a little bit of a shuffle. Side shuffle. That once again can be a step together or a shuffle. Good. Got about 10 more seconds here. I'm starting a little bit of movement through my arm, going forward and backward, just to start to warm up the shoulder as we head into our workout, which is cardiorespiratory endurance based and strength endurance based. 3, 2, 1. Square in the center. Drive one leg back to a lunge. Reach up and around. Switch. Drive back into lunge. Reach up and around. Switch. Keep switching. The pace you go here determines the difficulty. Good. Keep it moving. Left and right. Open and close. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see that I'm trying to go low. Go as low as you have available. Good. Getting those thighs nice and hot. 3, 2, give me one more. Good job. Now we're going to go into our hamstrings. Give me a kick. Now keep your chest nice and tall. I want earlobes over shoulders, shoulders over ribs, ribs over hips. Chest does not drop. If you can touch your foot or ankle, that's great. That'll help you with your flexibility tests. However, if you can't, that's fine too. Reach and stretch as far as you have available. Keep that leg straight, and my foot's coming across the body to the opposite shoulder. I have a little shuffle in between, just to make it fluid. Almost there. We got about 15 seconds left. Keep that body tall, keep your breath nice and easy. In through the nose and out through the mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, take those legs nice and wide. First squat of the day. Think about hips being nice and stable, feet are shoulder width apart. Drive down and back. Get as close to 90 degrees as you can. Weight is in your heels. If you feel your heels peeling up like this on your way down, that means that's your stopping point. You need to come back up. Keep those knees tracking with your toes to keep everything happy and healthy. Driving back and up. Doesn't have to be fast to be effective. These are air squats. Could they be weighted to up the ante? Yes. But what if I don't have dumbbells? Fill a laundry detergent bottle with dirt or sand or rocks. Measure it on your scale so that you know how much it weighs. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go to a walkout. And a walkout is simply sit in your squat as low as you can, take your hands down to the mat, walk out to a plank. Good. Walk it back, keeping your butt low. Here, stand up. Down, take it out, take it back, take it up. Down, take it out, take it back, take it up. Now while we're working on this warm-up, don't forget to use that Instagram hashtag BRLS 2020. Take a good sweaty selfie and post it. We've got one more right here. Take it up and roll those shoulders back. Give me a couple back strokes, leading with your pinky. Shake, shake, shake. And let's do this. First exercise, 1 minute. It is a Heisman. All a Heisman is just shuffle with a knee pull. Shuffle, hand to knee. Shuffle, hand to knee. Shuffle, hand to knee. Now to speed it up and make it a little more difficult, there's a syncopation that happens. So I go bum, 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 bum. And that pull happens faster. Okay. Starting our timer, and go. Shuffle, pull, shuffle, pull, shuffle, pull. Bump, bump, bump. Want to get that heart beating quickly. Increase that respiration. Exercise that heart and lungs. Fifteen seconds left. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side. Walk it out, grab a sip. Remember, try to drink clear fluids. I just got water with a little lemon in here. Clear, 0 calories, but not the junky stuff. Okay, next we have push-up rock backs. Push-up rock backs combine one part of the push-up that's difficult and let us take half of it out so that we can work on our form. So, here's what you're going to do. Set up in tabletop. You're going to take hands directly under the shoulders, knees directly under the hips, and then you're going to step back to your push-up form. Now you're going to lower your body as low as you can. Drop your knees and rock back. Now, watch. I can go here, drop the knee and rock back. I could go here, drop the knee and rock back. I can go all the way down, let my chest touch the floor, not my hip, drop my knee, and rock back. And the faster you can go is determined by your fitness level. You can make it slow or fast, but you want to feel all of those muscles working. So down, rock back, reset. Down, rock back, reset. Let's go for that minute. And go. Push up, drop the knee, rock back. Push up, drop the knee, rock back. So it's just half that push-up. It's the down without the up. This will also help you if you happen to like yoga. This is part of that chaturanga float. Good, keep breathing. Exhale on the way down. It's a little bit different than a regular push-up. Exhale on the way down. Rest, rock back. Because your exertion here is on the way down. We always exhale on the exertion. Keep moving through it. Keep that hip high. It's okay if it slows down. That means you're working hard. And rest in child's pose. Shake through those shoulders. Give yourself a big hug. Couple times. And then we take it back up to our feet for the next exercise. I'm going to restart my timer. And we're going to go into squats, just like in warm-up. Go into those squats. We may have had an issue right there, I'm not sure. I think it faded out for just a second. Go into the squats. 1 minute. Now, level 1 is right here. Going as low as you have available. You can even press off those legs a little bit. That's level 1. Level 2, go to a toe raise. So come up on those toes. Level 3, mule jump. Now remember, we're staying there a minute. You can do a variation of all 3. Few seconds left. And rest. Shake those legs out. And now we're going to take it down onto our back for a hamstring exercise. It's called a hamstring hop. Now, we're going to start with a hip bridge. Lift your booty up off the floor. Take your feet out just a little bit away from you so that your knees and heels are in alignment. This is level 1. Okay, so you're right here. And you just hold. Level 2, we start a knee drive to the chest with just one leg. Okay? Level 3, you add a little jump. Just like that. We're going to stay here for about 30 seconds, and then we get to switch to the other side. Remember, you have level 1 hold, level 2 knee drive, level 3 hop, hop, hop. That's my muscles squeaking. Goodness. I hope you're running music and not hearing me breathe. Three, 2, 1. Rest for a second. Bring the knees to the chest. Get ready for the other side. I'm going to flip around the other direction for the other side. And find it. Level 1, hip bridge. Level 2 is that knee drive. Level 3 is that hop. Try to repeat whatever you did on one side on the other. Use that breath. Control that body. Doing great. Keep it pretty. Even if those muscles are screaming. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Hug the knees in. Woo. Flex and point those feet, straighten those legs, stretch those hamstrings. Shake, shake, shake. Little bitty break, grab your water, and let's go to the next exercise. Hooray! Now we have to let heart rate drop just a little bit before we head into the last one because we're in a plank. Okay, so I want you to find a pretty plank. And a pretty plank involves you going on your elbows and allowing the shoulder blades not to stick out. Now, I want a straight line, top of the head, all the way through the center of my spine, out my tailbone, and into my feet. But that line is slanted. So I don't want to see your butt drop low, okay? My hips are even with my shoulders, okay? That's your plank, not here. That's not a plank. See how my shoulders disappear? My hips are even with my shoulders. Now that's level 1. And I want you to play with that. Make your legs wide to help you hold that plank. Don't drop to the knees. Avoid the knee. Make the leg wide. By that I mean, here, look. I can work on that flexibility, have a wide leg. That's the same as being on my knee. Okay? Want it a little harder, bring legs closer together. If you have the capability, I would like you to rock back and forth, back and forth. You'll see me go it with you. Let's go. Pretty plank, set up first. Don't do anything before you set it up. Level 1, wide legs. Level 2, 3, bring it back together. Highest level, give me that rock. Try it though, because you never know what you're capable of until you try it. Rock back and forth. Use that breath. Keep that belly tight. Squeeze the thighs. Squeeze the glutes. Keep the shoulders rounded. No chicken wings sticking out. Almost there. 10 seconds left. Good job. Swing it around, have a seat. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a sprinter sit-up to work with the abdominal wall. I want you to take one leg all the way out. One knee up to your chest like that. Roll it down, okay? Now you can grab the back of your thigh or just sit up, your choice. Grab the back of the thigh if you need to. Rotate to the side. Lower it down. Or go here and down. And then we switch here and down, here and down, here and down. Notice how one heel is on the ground to always protect my back. These get me every time. Exhale the way up. Pull that belly in. And rest. Stretch through, laying down on that belly. Lean up, should feel good. Wiggle back and forth, wiggle back and forth. Stretch through the shoulders. Take a deep breath. Grab a sip. We start in at the top. Excuse me, I always have to get a Kleenex. Okay, starting in at that top, we've got our Heisman. Remember our shuffle and pull, shuffle and pull. Let's go, ready, set, hit it. Shuffle, tap, or faster. Your choice. Shuffle, pull, shuffle, pull. Keep going, keep going. Still recording, making sure. I'll let Mike will hopefully help me with that. Last 10 seconds. And rest. Grab a quick sip. Grab a Kleenex or towel, whatever you need. And next, come our push-up rock backs again. Resetting my timer. Ready, set. Set up. And go. Low drive. Drop the knee, rock back. Low drive. Drop the knee, rock back. Keep it pretty. Test those chest muscles. Using chest back, biceps tries. And your core. Improve that push-up by taking the part we hate out of it, building that strength so that you can add that part back in and feel successful. Ten seconds left. And rest. Shake those arms out. Get ready for our squats. They're coming for us. Okay. Take it up. Shake it out. Remember, you have options. Push off the thigh. Drop it low. Go to the toe raise. Jumping off the ground. Your choice. On your mark. Get set. Go. Keep that chest nice and proud. Chest is up above hips. Halfway there. Whew. Seconds left. Don't quit. Modify. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Grab your sip. Grab a mat or get ready to hit the floor. Be sure to let that heart rate fall. And let's go. Take it down. I'm going to start this direction first. Find that hip bridge. Rock your shoulders out. Lift it up. Remember, level 1 is a hold. Level 2 is a knee drive. Level 3 is a knee drive and a hop. Figure out what works for you. It could be different than the last round. Go. However you do it, give me everything you got. Use that breath. Keep your hip stable. You should not feel this in your lower back. Notice how my hands are palm up. So my leg has to take the weight of the hip. Doing great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest for a second. Switch it out. I like to switch directions so that you can see which foot is moving. Get ready. Press up and go. Don't use those arms. Keep those hips nice and stable. They're square to the ceiling. There's space underneath my booty. Keep pumping. Still hamstring. Still going. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Take it down. Bring the knees to the chest. Flex and point the legs. Straighten that leg to stretch it, but keep your upper body relaxed. Let those legs go where they will. Feels good. Shake them loose. And it's ready for that first plank. Plank for our plank rock. I'm going to go this way so I can see the timer in the camera. Okay. Rest for a second. Breathe. 15 seconds out from that first plank. Make sure to stack your shoulders. Press your weight to your heels. Keep the butt level and the spine pretty. Let's go. Remember, wide leg, narrower leg, super narrow leg, rock. And any combination of above. Okay, now make sure your rock is that body going forward and backwards. It's a saw. Use that breath. Take your gaze just past your hands. About 8 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Stretch it down through child's pose really quick. Drop the booties to the heels. Arms go forward. Drop your forehead to the mat or to the floor. And then we have to flip it over for that sprinter sit-up. Okay. Now remember, protect the back. If you feel anything crazy going on in the back, then you need to just grab the backs of the thighs and pull up. Okay? So you can go here and twist. Here and twist. Or you can draw those legs down and go here and twist. Twist and recline. Twist and recline. Use that breath. Keep lifting. Remember, you can pull on that leg if you need to. Woo, I'm tired out. One more each side. Good, roll over and stretch that belly. A little bit of Sphinx pose, rock back and forth. Keeping that body nice and tall and long. Stretch through back to child's pose. Hang out there for just a second. And let me see what our time is. Oh, we're right at 30 minutes. So, here's what I want you to do. I want you to finish everything up by walking around the room 2 or 3 times. Once you've done that and that heart rate has fallen, I want you to go to a cross-leg stretch. Right over left, reach, hold your head with your gaze towards your knees. Whether it's here, here, or all the way down here, your choice, okay? You hold it in for a count of 20. Then switch and repeat on the other side. Then reach up to the side. You can also do that standing, okay? Then you're gonna repeat it on the other side. Or standing, your choice. You need to give us a good quadricep stretch too, where heel goes to booty, driving the knees together. 20 seconds on each side. Let that brain relax into it. And then you're all done. Now, feel free to follow me at Mary, M-A-R-Y, _ Evelyn, E-V-E-L-Y-N, _ Henderson, Henderson, on Instagram. And don't forget to hashtag BRLS 2020 as much as possible. You guys did a great job. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And I do Zoom workouts all during the week, all the time. Reach out to me on Instagram if you're interested. So don't forget about the body. So this was the body portion. And then don't forget about this evening and afternoon that we have a mind and spirit portion available for everybody. So make sure to check it out. And I can't wait to see you back on the mountain. Have a wonderful time and know that you sing the greatest song that the world needs to hear. So don't let any obstacle quiet you. Have a wonderful, wonderful the rest of the day, or a wonderful rest of the day, and I hope to see you soon.